Hello everybody, this is Nora, and on this video I'm going to show you how I went about creating this design. And this was totally inspired by the Sarah Nail here on YouTube. So, and you're going to see me create this on my left, oh no, this is my right hand. I already started out with the base colors here, my thumb, and there's nothing on my index finger because there is a negative space there, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. Actually, before I start, I thought it would be best if I show you all the colors that I use. And these colors, I actually just received these yesterday as a gift from I&M. So the blue one that I'm going to use, this one's called Dream On. Then I'm going to use this orange one. It's called Feel the Funk. Funny name. The pink is Foxy. And the yellow, also by I&M, is Hey Sunshine. Other colors that I use, my base white is just this one from Wet n Wild, and the gold glitter that I use on the thumb for striping. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start here with my index finger, and I've already applied a guide to leave the negative space. When I did my left hand, I just did this freehand, but since I am right-handed, I figure it would be easier for me to use a guide for this one. Okay, so for this next part, I'm going to do my thumb and my thumbnail, and what I'm going to do is put drops of each one of these color polishes. And what I'm using as this right here is the back of a stamping plate. If you don't have a stamping plate like this where you can use the back of it, sometimes they have a backing, you can use foil paper as well. So then I use this squishy marshmallow stamper to pick up the colors like that, and then just stamp them on my nail. You can see how that came out. And sometimes you can see if you go 2 layers with that. And I'm not preoccupied with the tip because that's going to end up being something different. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to pick up some of the pink and layer it. And there's a more very abstract look. I think it comes out really cool. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next step. Okay, so for my next one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use the colors that I'm going to apply on my ring finger. So this is how my ring finger turned out. I think I want a little bit of white on top of that, so I'm going to pick up some white with my stamper. Here. And there it is. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to doing the same thing for my middle finger. Just drop some colors. Okay. So there's the colors on the nails. Okay, so I did a little bit of cleanup, nothing very thorough yet. I'm going to go ahead and move on to doing the next step on my thumb, which what I did, I used acetone, and then with a brush, with that. Went ahead and removed the polish from the tip. Okay, so the next step that I'm going to move on to for my thumb is what I did. These flowers are a stamp from an old plate that I've had for quite some time now. This is from Born Pretty Store and it's plate number M54. Of course, if you don't have this, you can use something similar to this, so I thought I would use these flowers here, these right here, for my thumb. And I'm going to use Mundo de Uñas Black. And what I did, instead of using the full stem, I picked up the larger flower. So this is how I went about doing that. Okay, sorry guys, the phone rang there and I had to pick it up, so I went ahead and placed the first flower since I had already placed the polish on the stamp, but I didn't want to let it dry. So, and then I went on, here's my flower here. So what I did, I picked up this flower individually each and every time. Oh, there it is. And that's okay that I'm missing a little piece there because I am overlapping them. So there's all my stamping with the flowers. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and paint my tip with the orange color. I went ahead and cleaned up the little bit of black polish that I have from the stamping on the tip. And this I actually want to do 2 coats. Okay, so now that I have 2 coats of the orange, I'm going to do the striping with this gold glitter. Okay guys, so I had a little bit of an accident here with my ring finger, so I had to redo the colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the stamping now. Okay, so for this next part, this is going to be a bit of a challenge because I do have to use this striping white polish to create somewhat of a divider. Let me see if I can put this up close. I don't know if you can tell there what's going on with the curved white line, and I'm going to do that again using my left hand. So let's see how this turns out. And to help me out, I am also turning my finger or my hand. So I don't know if you can tell the line right there. And I will help perfect that a little bit later, but for now it's just a guide to let me know where to divide the stamping part from the rest of the design on the nail. For this next part, I moved on to doing the flower stamping on my middle finger. So anyway, now I'm going to show you the next step that I did was to kind of close in the circle part on the tip of that same nail. And then what I did to create the negative space, I'm gonna try and see if you can, it's this part right here. I use my acetone with the brush. And then just remove the polish from this section right here. Okay, so now going back to my striping polish. I'm going to go over that line. Okay, so here's the entire base design, or the flat design, and can't believe I managed to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the studs and decorations off camera, because you've seen me do that before, and basically just this time I'm going to use nail glue to apply them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and be right back to show you the final result. Okay guys, so here's the final result after I applied some studs decorations and some sort of stick crystals, cleaned up and applied some top coat as well. And then here are my thumbs. So that's it. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tutorials, and thank you for watching.